Hey there. How y'all doing? This is a pop-up live because I got things I need to get done and I need some company. So, if anybody's out there not doing anything and want to hang out with me while I get some things done, come on in. Let's have some conversation while I get this stuff done. Hey, God's desire for me. Hey, bone tired travelers. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Serena. How are you? Thanks for coming in. This is just a pop up live. Um, yeah. Hey, GT Junior.
What's up with you, FR Humphrey? How you doing?
I'm good. I was sitting here like saying I need to get some stuff done and was not motivated at all. So I said, why don't I
Mm.
do a pop up live and
Yeah,
maybe
let's
I can
get you.
get something done while I'm talking to people.
Hmm.
How's your day?
Yeah, it's going great. We had a nice. Hey, I'll be back in a few minutes. Yeah, I had a pretty relaxing and eventful day at work. Yep.
Good,
So
good.
yeah, at the work spot, I got one more day and I got 2 days off. So I'm pretty
Okay,
happy about that.
that's good.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yep. I get to do
J3GS.
some painting. I get to do some
Painting?
painting and
Oh,
yeah.
I have so much to do
Oh,
around the house.
I'm so
It's
excited to paint though. Like I'm really excited.
there's always something to do at a house. If you have a house, there's always something to do. And the list keeps getting long, it never gets shorter. Hey
Hmm.
Greenie, how you doing? This is just a pop-up because I needed to get some stuff done. I figure
So
if
what you
I
got to
could
get done? Sorry.
cleaning,
Oh.
odds and ends, organizing, um, just normal everyday stuff, but I just haven't been
Hmm.
motivated. I don't have the energy. Don't feel like I have the energy. I feel fine really, but I just haven't been motivated. I need to put some food on. I got some food thought out. I need to go ahead and put it on, cook it. Just stuff around the house, stuff that
Hmm.
I can do while I'm on a live stream.
Yeah. That's why I appreciate when y'all go live, you and
Yeah,
Mona, because I used to get a lot done because it was
yeah.
comforting listening to y'all voice while I'm doing stuff.
Listening to
Yeah.
conversation, talking to people. Yeah, it,
Yes.
it gives
Yes.
me a little
Yes.
bit more motivation to get things done, especially when I'm looking at this house going, okay, I don't want to look at this house looking like this one more second. Not one more second.
Yeah. I can dig it. Because I
So,
finally got my shampoo ginger done, and I soaked it in a thing of water, and I left it in there about 5 days. It started to degrade. I'm like,
oh
golly,
no.
yeah. I had 5 pieces, and three of them, like half of them, was just toast. I'm like, wow, I messed that up.
Oh no. Where did you get it from?
Yeah. Off of Etsy, I seen somebody that had some on there. It was four for like $12 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want some, but I don't think I want some. You
I want to grow it. I want to use the actual shampoo, the
know?
liquid
Yeah.
that comes off of it, and then I have this plant that's in my that I'm growing inside, and I've had it like 2 years, and it has this fragrance that I love. It's like a Irish Spring soap smell,
Oh,
kind of. So I want
yeah.
to mix that together. So yeah, yeah,
Okay. I
yep, yep.
started some ginger.
Mm,
Um and the funny thing about it is it's late. Ginger takes a long time to grow and it's late, and it needs the heat. So I don't know if I'm gonna, if it's gonna have a chance to really produce any rhizomes or not. But I started some.
Mhm.
I bought some from the store. It had some things on it. I said I'm gonna put some in the soil, and a couple of them are coming up and doing okay. A couple of them are rotting. So it is what
Mm,
it is.
for
But
sure.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it if the ones that are doing okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them over the winter. I don't know. I have to figure this out.
Yeah, mine's are inside. Yeah, but I also started some fig cuttings. The last fig cuttings I had, but I'm telling you, they was growing nicely. They had a good amount of leaves on them. I still was growing them in a solo cup, and then I didn't water them for 3 weeks. 3 weeks, at
Oh,
least 3 weeks. Just no motivation.
yeah.
Yeah, that motivation to kick your butt.
I got some fig cuttings out there that I think they were struggling for a minute. They were doing well. Those are the ones I had talked about earlier where I had put them in. I had just cut them and put them in some water, and then
Hmm.
eventually I potted them up. And I've got 4 or 5 out there. They still got some leaves on them, and they still alive, but they're not thriving. I need to either up pot them or put them in the ground or something. Um, but yeah, I need to do something with them because I don't want to lose them now that I have them. And
Hmm.
I want actually I don't want to put them in the ground. I want to up pot them because I want to give them away. I've
Sounds
got a
good.
big fig tree out there, and I don't mind having a second one of the same kind, but I don't want 5 of the
I
same.
can dig
So
it.
I want to be able
I
to give
can.
them away. Hey, Jamie.
That makes sense.
Jamie, I was thinking about you today. I was watching Beryl, and she did favorite dishes of the summer video, and she had a watermelon gazpacho.
What?
I was like, what? That sounds so good.
A watermelon? What?
Gazpacho, I think that's what it's called. It's like a cold soup. Usually it's made with tomatoes, but
Mm-hmm.
instead of making it with tomatoes, it's made with watermelon and cantaloupe. And I think it had some jalapeno in it. Oh my God, it looked so good. I was like,
Mm.
what? Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a recent one. I think she did it. I mean, like this summer. It's not an older video, but I saw that. I was like, watermelon gazpacho. Yeah,
Mm.
it sounds so good. And, I mean, I love watermelon anyway, so you
Mm-hmm.
ain't gonna find many ways of eating watermelon that I don't like. And I like watermelon with salt. Um,
Yeah.
so I think salt and a little heat um would make would really set that off. I was like, oh, that sounds good. Jamie needs to make it. Like, why don't I need to make it instead of Jamie?
Hmm.
But whenever I see videos of really good food, I think of Jamie because she does the mukbang videos.
I can dig
Oh,
it.
oh,
But I'm so happy to have. Hmm?
go ahead.
I'm so happy to have Monday and Tuesday on. I
Which
get to do all the things in the house, like all of them.
like all of the
Like
things.
because I'm always gone, so I really appreciate that I've dedicated time to actually get my house together. You
Yeah.
know, the things that my wife can't do, I get to go in there, do it, and when she get home, I can be like, she gonna walk downstairs and I'll be like, yeah, I did that. Wow, that look good. So
I did that. I did that. I did
yeah,
that. I
yeah,
did
yeah.
that.
I like to feel appreciated.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I I have a bad habit of getting started on things and not following through and finishing them up. So like I need to do my guest stuff. I need to finish in there. I took all the wallpaper down. I need to paint the walls. Um, but I haven't finished it. I haven't done it. Yeah, that part. That's a frustration. Hey, Miss Shirley, how are you? Thanks for coming in. This live is not about anything. This is a pop-up live because I got some things I need to do and I just wanted some company. Uh-huh. So that's what this is all about. I just wanted some company. Um,
You remind me, I need to stop by Wally World and grab some stuff. I need to actually write that down while I'm thinking about it before I forget again.
um, Walmart had Pro Mix on sale.
Mm,
Soil.
mm-hmm.
I don't know if you use it or not. Huh?
In the
What is
red
it?
bag, I do use it.
Um, I yes, they had both the red bag and the yellow bag on sale. The red bag is regularly 20 something. It was on sale for 14, and the yellow bag was
Mm,
regularly 17. It was on sale for 13.
mm.
The big
That's
bag.
what's up.
And now, yeah, I went ahead and got some
Mm. Well,
because
that's what I got
yeah.
on sale for $5.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Where'd you get that
Yeah, that was
from?
Costco. $5 a
Oh no.
bag.
I haven't been in there lately, but last time I was in Costco, I did pick up a couple bags of whatever that organic that they had. I forget which one it
Mm-hmm.
was, but I picked up. You know what? I better look in. I have a pickup in my yard, and I will throw stuff in the back. It has a camper shell on it. I will throw soil and pine straw and stuff like that in the back of that pickup. I need to look in there and see what's in there
Mm.
because I might have
Dig
another
it.
bag of soil in there. But yeah, I did that. Yeah. Okay. I tell you, I haven't been on the in the YouTube street today. Um, actually, I haven't been doing much anything today. That's why I'm on here right now because I want to get some stuff done. I need to go through the trash can. I need to go through this paper right here. Here it goes.
Yeah, I got to go to
Oh,
Costco now and grab some reindeer sausage.
reindeer
That,
sausage?
yes, Alaska reindeer sausage. Oh, it's so good.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Is it
Yep.
like the summer sausage?
Uh, no, it's like
Oh,
the ones you get from Wally World. They have those. They have the ones that are in full link, and then they
yeah.
have the ones that are designed for like hot dogs or whatever.
Oh,
And
okay.
they sell them for $8 to $12 for one. And I seen them selling them today because they had a function for Special Olympics, for
Yeah.
disability and stuff like that. And I'm not paying you no $12 for no sausage lane. I ain't doing that.
Right.
Mm-mm. So I said, nah, I'm gonna go and go buy it myself. If I wanted that bad, I might as well just buy the whole pack. Buy the pack for 20 versus giving them $12 because they gonna cook me one and put some onions and mustard on it. Nah, I'm cool.
That part. Right. I get you. I understand what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
in that? I don't even know. I am so discombobulated. Ugh. Uh,
I had my first passion fruit today. Is it called? Yeah, passion fruit today.
did you save the seeds?
Of course.
I got one out there growing from seeds I saved. So how did you look? Did you like it?
It's alright. It ain't like to separate the seeds
Well,
and
for
to
the
eat
start,
it. It
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, it's a little complicated because you get barely anything on there and you end up swallowing it because it's so yeah. It wasn't
Okay,
yeah.
so normally I don't separate the seeds. I just eat the seeds. They're crunchy. They kind of pop in your mouth. So it's a texture thing. I
Yeah.
normally eat the seeds, but I always save the seeds from at least one when I cut them because I want to grow some. Um, Bobby from Black's Tropical likes to put it on ice cream. So he scoops it out, like on vanilla ice cream. He scoops it out, puts it on top of
Hmm.
vanilla ice cream. Says it's really good that way. I can see that it's a nice topping,
Hmm.
but by itself, it's not much to it. So it's not that substantial. So by itself, it's like, man, you're gonna have to eat a whole bunch of these you know, to get much.
Hmm. Hmm.
But I do
And
like the
then
flavor of it.
yeah, I had my first guava today too. I mean, yesterday I had my first guava yesterday too.
What do you think about the guava?
Oh, it's so fragrant. Oh my goodness, it had my whole car lit up. Oh,
I don't like the smell of guava.
oh, you don't?
Now, the funny part about that is I can eat guava, but when I bought it the first time, it was like that. I'm like, what the heck is that smell? You're right.
Hmm.
It had the whole car lit up. I'm like, what is that smell? What is that smell? And when I realized it was the guava, it's like, ugh. When I got home, I was like, I don't know if I can eat this or not because the smell was so strong. So yeah. Hey, Cena Renee. Hey, Crooked Peach. How are you? But yeah, I don't really. It's not my favorite. I can eat it, but it is not definitely not my favorite guava. But I've only had like one, and I don't remember what kind it was. It
Yeah, I
was
had the pink one.
the pink one. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
So I don't know if maybe the strawberry one would be different or the pineapple one would be different. I don't know.
I bought the pineapple one. I mean, I bought the strawberry one seed because of Duval.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found them on Etsy. I'm like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and buy these. I done did the research on it to see how to sprout the seeds because they hard to germinate from the reviews or
Okay.
whatever. That's
Mm,
what it said. It said
I've never
guavas are kind of
tried.
hard.
I've never tried, so I don't know.
There we go. There
But
go my
yeah,
breakfast for the next couple of days right here.
what's that?
Them
The sausage.
yeah, with the reindeer meat added. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I'll be having for breakfast with um have one of these and two boiled eggs for breakfast. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. That sounds like a good breakfast.
Yeah, I just gotta stay away from the bread. As long as my son ain't here, uh till the summertime's over, I don't have to worry about bread being in the house.
Okay.
Cause I don't yeah, that bread's no good. Them is not good corn. Well,
Yeah, I'll have to. I've been falling off the wagon. Oh, hey Nora, how are you? About with the bread, but I'm gonna get back on.
yeah, if it's not available, then it's okay.
Yeah.
I tend to just do it out, just add some mustard, just
Yeah.
you know, keep pushing. And
Yeah.
it seems like no matter what, I always go down the canned meat aisle at Costco just to see if they throw something on sale.
Well, sometimes they do.
Yeah, especially like the sardines. I eat sardines and stuff. So give me a can of sardines and some hot sauce
Yeah.
on some crackers or some saltines.
Yeah.
Plus,
I haven't had sardines in ages.
and then they
Don't really
last like 3 years.
don't really like them, but I will eat them. Sardines is one of those things that, when you're working out in the field, sardines, any kind of canned meat is one of those things when you're working away, and you keep it in your pack in case in case you get stranded
Yeah.
out or whatever. Um, unless away from resources for a minute, you always have some in your pack, and so periodically you got to eat that stuff, or it goes bad and you don't want throwaway food.
Right, right.
So I can eat it, and I have eaten it, but it's not my favorite.
Mhm. I did some dragon fruit today. I had got some dragon fruit cuttings and I potted them up today. Yeah, I had about 20 minutes between shifts. I sent them where they had to go, and I had like um, 20 minutes, and I'm like, man, let me go ahead and go get it. So they had already rooted 4 of them, potted them up
Yeah.
real quick. Yeah,
I need to get myself together and get at least a small space. I'm sorry, Nora. Nora, that's GT Junior. Nora, the stock explorer. Meet GT Junior. Grows in Alaska. I'm sorry. How do I put the names on? Uh oh, that ain't it. How do I put the names on, GT Junior?
I have no clue right now. Yeah, it's one of the options though.
Um,
Something about display, I believe.
my settings. I don't know. Camera general layouts, FaceTime. I'm looking. General.
It's a little busy up in here too.
Is
Not
it?
too busy. Yeah, they got 12, about 12 registers open. They got about 12 registers open. So the lines are moving pretty quickly. I got to put up a tower rack, 2 tower racks in the bathroom. The ones that came with the house, it's in a bad position. So since my son gone, I might well go ahead and change it out.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's like one of the first times I ever went inside a store and come right back out. Most of the time, I always find something in the aisles, but
Mm-hmm.
they're pretty good. They're pretty good.
I um I do better if I have a list.
Yeah, yeah, I do a lot better with a list. But I always find something that's a deal. I always find a deal. Oh man, that sun feels so good, y'all. Oh, it's 73 degrees today, and it's nice out here. It
70,
really is.
73. That is nice.
73 degrees. and the
Thanks for
sun is in full swing.
Hey Chris. Thank you, Crooked Peach. I found it. How to put the names up there. I forget. I don't do this YouTube stuff.
Hmm. And I don't be putting my full channel name on there.
Yeah.
I just put
Yeah.
who I am.
I usually just put my name, but people keep asking,
Yeah.
and so if I'm asked like, well, I put my channel name on there. So that's good. Oof, I have so much to do. I'm sitting here going, what next? What next? What next? What next? What next?
It's like with me, it's hard to get started, but once I start, a few minutes after I start, I'm in the groove. It's that initial. It's that initial.
Yeah.
Man, this little boy. His mom tell him something.
What is he
Like she see
doing?
me. He's walking beside my car, and his mom is right there. And she's not telling. She's not like I'm backing up, and she's not communicating with him.
Oh,
Like he'll stop, and then I go, and then he'll move, and then I'm
and
like,
then
okay, I'm just gonna
yeah,
be still.
yeah.
I don't even know why I'm gonna go buy this towel rack. The wife, she gonna see it, and she gonna say she don't like it.
Whoa, stop.
I'm serious.
Well,
Sometimes I'm
then why you
listening.
gonna buy it?
I'm about because it's needed, and she didn't offer any suggestions. So it's like I'm gonna get it done. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, baby, but it's functional. And
Um,
I think
can
I
you
know her taste. Go ahead.
can you like wait and go together and have her pick it?
No,
Oh, okay. Just asking for a
because
friend. For a friend.
it's just more convenient. It's more convenient for me to go. I mean, she's not gonna see it. It's all the way downstairs. We don't use the downstairs bathroom often,
What?
So
I get you. I understand. I get what you're saying. You need to
I'm gonna
do it.
send her a picture. Yeah, that we go.
Send
Yeah,
her. Okay, and she's
that
gonna
that
say no.
so she could pick
Nora,
it just like that.
Nora just threw a little gift on your porch.
Oh, okay, okay. Thanks for
Thank
that
you, Nora.
package.
Thank you, Nora. Appreciate it. Nora, the
For
stock
sure.
market Nora. Nora gives good advice on stock market and stuff, and she also has a scratching page, and she does scratch offs. She's in Florida, and they have those things. I don't do it, but I love to watch it. I'm always excited when she wins.
I've sat there and watched somebody scratch off on on live, and I'm like, why am I watching this? I was
Because
like, no, they missed one. They missed one. I don't understand it. I'm watching them like for 20 minutes. I'm sitting there watching them, and they just talking. Their fingernails are all pretty and everything, and I'm noticing that. I'm like, why am I paying attention to her fingers? I don't care about her fingernails. If she got a little dirt under her fingernails, I'm like, man, she must have been in the garden. That's the first thing I think of. So why am I
it's
looking at her
there's
fingers?
a bunch of scratchers. There's a bunch of scratchers. Oh, Nancy B, the scratcher, she scratches too. But
Hmm.
there's a bunch, and Scratching Pete, and Nora are two of really they're two big supporters in the community
Hmm.
that I've known who are scratchers. They're probably the two bigger people as far as, I mean, not as in channel size, but as in supporting other people. When
Right,
I
right.
see the channel, I see them supporting um other people. Scratching Pete has really been a big scratcher. I think he scratches with her sometimes. Up, somebody's in the basement.
Hi,
Somebody's in the basement. Come on up.
you
Hey,
doing?
official Jamia.
How you doing? How you doing?
uh, yeah. Yeah.
Am I saying her name right?
Um,
Jamia.
it's Jamia.
Official Jamia.
Jamia.
Jamia. Jamia. Like
Jamia.
Jamie with an A. Yeah,
Yes,
Jamie with an
Jamie.
A.
Okay.
And
Jamia. Okay.
Jamia. Yeah.
No, because I know that
his African
African
English
Dreaming.
Paul. He's
Yes.
the one who always emphasizes the me
Yeah.
part, and
Yup.
that's not if the
Jamia.
emphasis is on the wrong syllable.
Exactly.
That's what my friend
I
always says.
know.
The emphasis is on the wrong syllable.
I know. That's from my
Hmm.
movie, Father of the Bride. I love the movie. Yeah. Anyway, hey y'all. Listen, did you see my watermelons earlier on my live?
I did not. I only saw the pictures that you posted earlier, but I'm gonna get over there and see. I see you got another one.
I got 2 watermelons. I'm so excited.
The
I
baby,
just,
but she
I
got
just,
two.
I got 2 little babies. Listen, I just put my candy roaster, my lady
Oh,
cream, some basil, some collards, and I feel like I'm forgetting something else. Oh, the pink eyed. I just put those in the egg carton to germinate. So we'll see how that goes.
What
And
zone you in?
she in Florida,
I'm in Florida.
so she can grow
Oh
forever. I just went.
Lord, bless your heart.
Yeah, that part. Look at that thing. Oh my God.
These are candy roasters.
Holy crap.
Hmm.
I had to
They.
get. I had to get them because holes
Oh,
got holes in it. But I'm getting ready to cut this sucker up and get as much as I can, save as much as I can of it. But
that is
Hmm.
3 pounds. Did you see the short I did?
oh my God.
This is over 3 pounds. And this one was bigger. I don't know how much. I didn't weigh it.
I'm scared, but I'm excited.
You scared?
I'm
Well,
scared,
that's a
but
lot of food.
oh my
That's a,
God. That could feed my whole neighborhood. Holy
that's a
crap.
whole lot of food. And I
Yeah,
got
it
there's
is.
another one out there.
Holy crap.
And I got vine borers.
Ugh. Listen.
I got vine borers. And I got more squash out there. So I don't know. I don't know
Oh.
what's what. But this one is getting both of them actually are getting cut up tonight. These things will keep if they don't have holes. If the bugs don't get to them, they will keep their shelf stable for a long time, like almost a
Hey,
year.
Dale.
Almost a year. Hey, Andale.
So
Um,
let me ask you a question about the squash because I have yellow squash out there and there's a lot of flowers, but I don't see where it looks like there's any females. It all looks like nothing under it. You know how the
yep.
watermelon has the little. So I don't know. Right now, I don't see anything under the flowers other than a bunch of flowers. I don't see.
Um, at first they will put out males. They always put out males first.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I have heard that you can take some of the males off and it'll make them put on females. I don't know if that's true.
Okay.
I would say just wait and try to keep them healthy.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I gotta do the diluted dishwashing liquid thing trick because I have something is eating my leaves and I don't appreciate
Right.
it. I'm like, would y'all stay away from my food? Dang.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Leave my food alone. I need my food. I'm growing it for a reason.
Right.
I want to eat it.
I want to eat it. It's my first time doing a garden. Don't mess it up.
Yeah.
Oh, this your first time?
This is her.
Yes. I've
Oh, that's
only
what's up.
grown rosemary in the past. That's the only thing I've ever grown, and I didn't do anything to it, and it was massive. Yeah. I, so this is literally my first time buying soil and putting seeds in it and all of that. Now, if I had the money to have somebody till my yard or make me some boxes, some um really I need some taller like grow boxes because of my pain. So I kind of need something taller, but yeah, if somebody could do that for me, that would be amazing. Uh
You know
I'm,
what, Jamie, you might can find somebody to do that,
yeah,
to either make you some boxes
yeah,
or to till your yard if you wanted to do it in ground. A
yeah.
lot of times, places like Tractor Supply will have a bulletin board where people do that kind of work.
Not for free though.
Well, but you won't be able to barter.
Oh well. My brain went somewhere really bad, Felicia. Don't do that.
Huh?
I thought the same thing. I did too.
I was gonna do
I was
something
Jamie, we
like,
know
strange
you
don't
with my
say
got.
that.
brain.
Wait a minute.
Don't say
We
it,
know you
GT.
got skills. It ain't after 10 on Saturday, so we ain't gonna go there.
It's after 10 for me.
Oh, we know you got skills.
I was like, shoot, I'm gonna do something strange for some change. What's happening?
Jamie, you do hair. Did you
Listen.
forget that you do hair?
Oh yeah.
People need haircuts and other
Listen.
things. I'm just
Right now,
saying.
I can't do nobody hair. My shoulder is tweaking so bad. I am really, really struggling. But
I ain't say you had to do it today.
yeah, you're right. I just put my Renaissance grandma oil on my shoulder. It's gonna be a wrap soon. Cause that stuff always knocks me out.
Uh-oh. Really? I need to
Yeah,
get some of that.
it makes me sleepy every single time. I don't know why. It's and she has it on a little piece of paper to kind of tell you it may cause drowsiness.
Yeah.
Um, and it does for me.
I need some of that for real, for real.
No, it really works though, Felicia. Like it really
You
works.
ain't gonna
Even
sell me on my Renaissance grandma because I will buy her stuff.
yeah, yeah, it really works. I was laughing because I I also purchased her low sodium seasoning, and I went
Oh,
in the cabinet today, and the container was empty.
did you fuss at the people in your family?
No, because I was like, that mean they like it, so I was like, I guess I gotta order some more.
Oh, they bet not touch mine.
Yeah. Listen, we all cook, so I'm like, hey, it
Mm-mm,
is
don't
what
touch
it
my
is.
blessed seasoning, and don't use nothing, the last of nothing, without telling me. If
Yeah,
I go
I
in there and
laugh.
look for something and the last
Preach.
second it's gone,
Yeah,
ooh, I'm getting ready
yeah.
to. Yeah.
Cut some
If
folks,
mama ain't
but
happy, ain't nobody happy.
I'm
That
gonna
part.
order some more of the other flavors too.
Let me tell you, I like the hot cha cha for my Mississippi pot roast
That
because
sounds
I don't
delicious.
use the ranch dressing
Mm-hmm.
on that because it's got too much stuff in it that I don't know what it is. So I use her hot cha cha seasoning for that one. And the smoky greens is my favorite.
That's the one I was looking at too. I gotta get the smoky greens.
I
Those
love the
sound
smoky greens,
delicious.
and I use them on meat.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you that you can use them on whatever you want to, but I use mine
Oh
on
yeah.
meat, and I love that smoky greens. I made a roast, not the Mississippi pot roast, but just a regular roast, and I used
Mm-hmm.
the smoky green seasoning on it. And we were going on the cruise. We were getting ready to go on the cruise, and I packed some of it up in a bag to take in the car with us because we had like a 7 hour drive.
Yeah, May.
So I opened the bag up in the car and I'm eating it. And my husband's like, "What are you eating?" And I'm like, "Roast." And he was like, "It smells like barbecue." And I was like, "It's roast." He was like, "It smells so good." I'm like, "It's roast."
It's gross. I know I got a pork shoulder in there right now. I was like, ooh, what am I gonna do with this?
Oh, that
I
smoky
don't.
greens will make that so good. I'm just saying.
Oh, dang it, man.
Yeah, I love the smoky greens. I use it, and I think I did a video, and I was like, and I'm gonna put some smoky greens, a little smoky greens. No, I'm gonna season it generously.
Barb
Yeah, generously
Brownlee
with the
said
smoky greens.
smoky green seasoning is awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some. So Felicia, do you cook oxtail? I was given some, but I have no idea how to cook it. That was from Andale. I cook oxtails. Um, it's not that hard to do. You can actually put them in your slow cooker, Andale, and season them
Oh,
up the way you can sear them first on all sides, and then season them up how you want them. We use a lot of different things.
hey, you
So,
Roro. Hey, Juanita, she spins.
hey, friend.
Hey, Bob Brownlee. Thanks for coming in. I've never made oxtails, and I'm almost afraid to make them
I'm
because my friend Troy, who's actually my brother's friend, but my friend Troy, made oxtails for us when we went to Berlin to visit my
Uh
brother, and he's from Jamaica, and well, he's from Jamaica,
huh. Was
and
it too spicy?
no, it was so good. I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
even want to try to make this and mess it up.
The
It
next
was
time
so
we make
good.
it, Andel, I'm gonna make a video so that you can see, cause um, it's
He
really
made
good. Up a little.
he made oxtails, but he also took some of the meat from the oxtails and made meat pie.
Oh, that
Oh,
sounds amazing.
oh my God. We had a
Did
long
he
meat
put
pie.
the? Did he put Did he put beans in his oxtails like I forgot which beans they use. The pintos or the white beans?
I don't remember, honestly.
Okay,
It's been two
cause
years, so I don't remember if there were beans in it, but all I know is it was good. It was so good. It was so, so good.
he
I should
said it turned into meat candy. Sweet thumb, you got a video on that? Cause that sounds delicious.
turn into meat candy. I did a 72-hour oxide sous vide recipe. Oh, I have never done a sous vide
I haven't.
anything, and I
Me
want
neither.
to because I
I
hear
I don't know
good
that
things
I know
about it.
what that is.
It's a process where you seal it like in a vacuum seal package,
Uh huh.
and then you cook it in boiling water,
Got you.
slowly for a long
Okay.
time.
For 72 hours, obviously.
Right, for a long time, and it's supposedly divine.
I might have to look that up
I
because
don't think you have to use a vacuum seal, but I think there's certain, like you would use like the cooking bags.
yeah, like the oven bags. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But something like that. And a lot of the hot pots have a sous
Okay.
vide. Instapots. I'm trying to think of the right word. Have a sous
Yeah.
vide setting.
Ooh,
Now I don't
sous
have an
vide
Instapot, so I
cooking.
don't know.
I don't either. I just have a regular crock pot. I don't have the Instapot.
I think you can use a regular crock pot, but I'm not sure about the temperature settings on
Did
that.
you make your shirt? Because that's cute.
No, this one is store bought.
Okay. That's cute.
I have like three of these. They were a big thing a few years ago, like 5, 6, 10 years ago. I don't know because I've had it forever.
Did he go out?
And so I have a few of these, and I love them. Um,
That's really cute.
they're okay. Is this what time is it? It is after 10 where you are.
Yep.
If you go to it's a nice cover up, but it's also anyway. We'll talk behind the scenes.
Okay. We
It's a nice cover up.
All right.
But I mean, I don't wear it as a cover up. I always wear I just fell down. I always wear it
Uh-oh.
with the shirt up under, you know.
Yeah.
I've never worn this as a cover up, but I could.
Yeah.
And it's
It's
big. It's
fine.
an oversized
Those are
garment.
the best.
Yeah, it's
Those.
oversized and it comes all the way down to mid thigh.
Oh, it's really long.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm cleaning this table off. That's y'all people's um that came in here. Thank y'all for coming in. I
Uh-oh.
needed to get some work done, and I figured if I come up here and go live, that I could get some work done. And right now, oh gosh, I got so many papers and
And
stuff.
Dale said, "What are you making, Felicia?"
I'm not making anything. I'm right now. I'm just cleaning up.
Clean
I'm
it up.
cleaning up, organizing, getting myself together. Actually, I finished. I think I showed y'all this last week. I finished another sweater.
Serena is telling jokes in the chat.
It's another sweater I made.
Oh,
This is
that's
my
cute.
own design. Thank you very much.
That's very cute.
This one's
I
short
like.
though. It just comes down to really it's just right at the hip.
Okay.
But I like it. I like
It's
it. I'm
cute.
definitely gonna make another one like that. I think I might make it longer. Um, but the problem that I've had lately is I didn't buy yarn to make that. I made it with yarn that I already had, and so I used every inch,
Oh wow.
every inch of yarn that I had. And so it's like, okay, I'm done. Well, it could be stand to be a little bit bigger. Um, and if I had more yarn, I would make it a little bit bigger. Um, but what I'm going to do now that I've made two, I've got two prototypes. I have the Andale, which is the
Uh-huh.
one I made first. And that one, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but it's going to have a name too. Um, um, now that I've made two, I'm going to actually go and buy yarn to make one so I can make it the size I really want to make it and not the size that the yarn dictates.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Because sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. No, I
Absolutely.
don't mind trying something new and having, coming up with and seeing how it turns out.
Yeah.
But I also, once you figure it out and have it written down, which I haven't written that one down yet, so I got to write it down. How to do it, then you can actually make it to the size you want because you can adjust as you go when you know where you're
Yeah.
going. I didn't know where I was going with that one, so
It was on a wing and a prayer.
what does it say? If you don't know where you're going, then
Yeah.
what? There's a thing that says that you won't know when you get there. Then you'll probably no. If you don't know where you're going, then you probably get there
Yeah.
or
Oh my
something
goodness.
like that.
Yeah. Okay.
I have got so much junk on this table. It's ridiculous.
I feel your pain. My sister was cleaning up and then I couldn't find my new seeds. She had put all the seeds in a box and I was like, "Where's the envelope that the seeds was?" And she was like, "Girl, they in the box." I was like, "That's not where I had it."
Right.
I had
I
them
knew where it
separated for a
was, but
reason.
now
Yeah. Like, I had it for a reason. He say it's 76. That's a tell.
Degrees?
76, 76 degrees in my area. Sure. I
Degrees?
can't
Oh,
tell.
please say this is the one. Look, I'm doing a happy dance.
Whoop,
I'm
whoop,
doing a happy
whoop, whoop,
dance.
whoop.
So I started this cleaning spree because I
Mhm,
got a notification from my one of my medical cards about a payment, and they
mhm,
were questioning the payment. I forget what it's called. The cards. It's a wellness card. They were
mhm.
questioning the payment, and I was like, "Oh, now I gotta find a doggone receipt." I keep all the receipts, so it's not a big problem. So I just don't know where it is.
Yeah.
So I gotta find a receipt, and I gotta send them a receipt. Da 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 da. The issue is it makes me mad. They suspended my card, and I don't want them to reinstate it. I want them to keep it suspended. I don't want to use it anymore because it's a hassle. And if it's a
Oh
hassle,
well.
it's not adding value to my life. But here's the deal: they sent me uh, email and a letter to say, please send us a detailed bill for this cost so that we can verify it. You haven't done anything wrong. We just need to verify it. I'm like, okay. Um, the problem is I went to the doctor. I paid for the copay. It's just a copay.
Mhm.
But the balance on the card was less than the copay. So I paid the balance on the card. Well, of course, it looks unusual because it's less than the copay. But if that system can't handle that, I don't need to deal with them.
Yeah, that's weird.
Right. You see that it was the balance on the card. The copay was the regular copay amount. I had to pay the rest of it with a different, in a different way. And I'm
Mhm.
like, but anyways, so I have a detailed um, bill from the doctor's office, but I didn't have the receipt for that day's transaction. Um,
Peach, I think you have to have the exclamation mark closer to the W. Yeah,
yeah,
you got to
yeah,
put it together.
yeah. It goes all together. But yeah. So, anyways, but I found it. I found the receipt. It was just right here on the page. Sorry. It was just right here on the page on the table. I knew it was here. And it's
Mhm.
like, why don't I clean this table off and then I'll have the receipt and I can send them all the information that they want and be done with it.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I'm mad about it, and when I send it to them, I'm telling them, please don't reinstate the card. I don't know how long I'll be using it because
You
it's
can't.
not worth the hassle.
Hold on.
I mean, it's kind of worth it because it's like it's money. It's money. It's cash money.
Yeah.
But you can only use it for like copays. But it's still cash money. It's money that's not coming out of my pocket.
There you go. Let's do it that way, Peach.
Okay,
She said
Windsor,
autocorrect. There you go. 66.
66.
I would love 66 right now.
Please. So
Ugh,
would I. I don't know what it is here actually.
Lord.
Is Swoop going live tonight?
As far as I know, let me see if she did the thumbnail yet.
And what time?
Um, in about half an hour-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know she usually goes live. I didn't want to step on anyone's feet. Usually, TT's Urban Pantry. Well, I shouldn't say usually. On TT's Urban Pantry, if she's gonna go live, she goes live on Saturday nights at 9. If she's gonna be canning and doing stuff, but she wasn't up
Yeah.
earlier, and so I was like, "Oh, TT's not on. I'm gonna go live."
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
um, but I try not to step on toes if I can. I mean, y'all, I'm gonna tell you right now, I know I'm gonna step on toes sometimes with the live streams, but it's not
Yeah,
that I try to.
absolutely.
I'm not gonna try. I don't try to. I try not to if I can. Um,
Yeah,
hey, Rebecca, you have to put an explanation point in front of it, um, of the word weather. Let me see. What did it say? Oh, 72 degrees, rain, light rain. Yeah, it's been light rain most
yeah.
of the day. Most of the evening. I can kind of hear it outside. Y'all can probably hear my washer in the background doing doing all of the things, all of the things,
Trust me, I understand.
all
I'm
of.
just hoping I can stay awake for Saturday night with Swoop because I told you this stuff will relax the crap out of you.
You getting ready to make me order some? I've had some severe pain for the last almost 2.5 weeks now on
Yeah.
my right side,
Ouch.
and um, I just need to do something about it.
Yeah.
Columbia, Missouri. Yeah.
74.
Um, and
Yeah.
part of it, I know part of it is I mowed the yard. I know better. I didn't mow the whole yard, but we got rain, and when we get rain, the grass grows an inch a day, and
Yep.
I can't walk out there. Oh, Nora was talking about earlier that something struck at her dog, a snake.
Oh,
Struck at
no.
her dog. The dog jumped out of the way so it didn't get bitten, but that part. And I'm
Ugh.
like, whoa, 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 whoa. Now you got me scared. But anyways, when I can't see my feet because the grass is so high, then I get my mower out and I mow.
Yeah.
In the areas that I walk every single day. Um, it's not sciatica, although it might be related to sciatica. It's more of a bursitis um, than a sciatica, but it's one of those things. It's the hip, and the pain radiates down the leg. But here's the thing: part of it is the bursitis, but part of
Mhm.
it is like shin splints. And
Ouch.
then part
Ouch.
of it is like a tight hamstring, and part of it is like cramps in my calf. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
it's not one thing, it's a whole
It's
bunch of
all the it's all the
all at the
things.
same time. And it's like, wait a minute, that feels like a cramp. And it's like, okay, let me get some vinegar water. Okay. Well, or mustard, but I don't do mustard. I usually do vinegar water. And so, okay, that feels like that. Okay, let me get some magnesium. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, okay, that feels like that. It's like, okay, let me put some heat on it. So I have my heating pad right here, my
Yeah.
trusty heating pad, so I can just grab it and put it there on the hip, and that helps
Uh-huh.
the hip. And I have my magnesium, and I have my vinegar, and I was like, okay, is my salt balance right? Let me check out my electrolytes. Have I been drinking water?
Yeah.
All of the things. Um, vitamin
This oil
B.
even worked on my daughter's toothache. She had her jaw was hurting, and so we rubbed
Wow.
it on her jaw, and it relaxed everything, and she was able to chill out because she was like in tears. It hurt so bad. She has a tooth that's growing in forward, not up.
Uh,
It's growing in forward, so it's pushing her teeth, and we got to get that extracted. But the insurance is very dumb that I have. And they were like, oh, she needs to go to a pediatric doctor. She's 18.
yeah.
But all the pediatric doctors they send me to don't take kids over 13. So I'm like, I need an adult doctor. Stop playing. Like, it's so annoying. But
Do you can have an adult doctor that does pediatrics? Because my dentist does both.
so that's what we're looking for now because yeah, it's very annoying. So she's had her other dental work done, but are you going to come on screen
No,
No, because I
no,
was,
no, Serena. She's not gonna come on screen. I'm sorry.
yeah, because I wasn't prepared for this, so no, ma'am.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah,
Serena, you're just gonna have to wait for the captions, dear, because she's not gonna come on screen.
yeah, not
Um.
tonight.
Oh, okay. I had sciatica along with neuropathy. No fun, but since my amputation, there's no more sciatica. Oh, I
Oh
don't want
wow.
my amputation though.
Yeah, I don't want that. Ouch.
I have an appointment to see a doctor about a 10x procedure. I don't know if I'm going to get the procedure done or not, but we're going to get evaluated for it. Um, because we think there might be some muscle, some scar tissue in the muscle that the 10x might be able to help reverse.
Oh,
I don't know because I don't
okay.
know anything about that.
Me neither.
But my PT doctor told me that check it out
Uh-huh.
and get evaluated for it. She's seen a lot of good results from that. Um, So, and I have gotten a lot of help with my PT. And it's funny, the PT is not for the pain. The PT is because I'm lopsided.
Gotcha.
I'm
Gotcha.
lopsided. My right side has some weakness in it, and we're working to build up the strength. And that's part of the pain, I think, is the muscles are finally being used.
Uh-huh.
And they're saying, no, we like being relaxed and rested.
Yeah,
We don't want to be used.
exactly.
And so I think that's part of the pain is of them, um, of the muscles being used again. So
Yeah.
I'm so happy I did this and I found that receipt, and now I can throw the rest of this stuff away. Well, I was going through. This is the one of the biggest. Look, I'll show y'all papers. That's one of my
See?
biggest things is papers piling up because things come in and I don't go through it right away,
Yeah.
and then I have this huge pile of papers to go through, and it's like, oh, I'll just put them in this bag, and then the bag gets full. Oh, I'll just put it in this box, and then the box gets full. Okay, you see where we're going, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I have all of these huge amounts of papers.
Yeah. I gotta get my shredder out because I'm starting to get a pile again, and I'm like, no, we said we weren't gonna do that again.
And that's the thing. I don't. Oh, this is funny. This is a list of things I planted.
Nice.
Poblano,
Good.
coneflower, leisure, lemongrass, butterfly pea, sugar bomb, tomatoes. Really? That's interesting because the coneflower, leisure, and lemongrass and butterfly pea are growing out there. The sugar bomb tomatoes and the poblanos did not germinate.
Uh,
But I planted more sugar bombs and they germinated and they're growing like crazy. So yeah. It is awful, Andale. It is absolutely awful. And I get these little bags. Things come in these little bags. And I say,
uh-huh.
ooh, these are perfect for seeds. Let me keep this.
Okay.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah. Then you have a stack of bags.
I have them everywhere. I have bags everywhere. And it's like, dude, can you at least,
Yeah. When my sister was cleaning and moving the seeds to the box, she goes, I didn't know there was so many basils. I was like, she only sent me 6 of the millions that she has.
I sent you 6.
You sent me 6 different kinds. I was like, she has more. And she was like, what? I was
I
like,
do
trust
have
me, I
more.
did not know.
I already have 6 different kinds of just holy basil.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
So I
Did you say
just,
that there's more than 6? Sorry.
Yeah, she sent me 6, and
There's
then
more
she
than
has
6
6
different kinds of
others.
basil. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I was tripping. I was tripping, GT, because
There's at
I was
least
like, I did not know there were so many. And the ones that I'm germinating right now is the lime basil, which I'm very excited about.
there's lime basil, there's lemon basil,
Yeah.
there's at least 3 purple basils.
Yep. I can't wait.
There's
I'm
the
very
regular
excited.
sweet basil, Genovese basil. There's a cardinal basil. That's 6 right there.
Yeah.
And there's holy basil. There's at least I don't know how many kinds of holy basil there are. I know I've got at least 4, maybe 5 packets of different holy basils.
Holy crap. I'm excited though, because I was like, I'm gonna put this basil. I'm gonna start with the lime, and then once those germinate, then I'll try the other ones. But I'm very excited. All right, listen,
I've got
and
some.
collards. I put collards in there too. That's the other
Yeah.
one.
Did I send you college?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. I was like, did I send you college? I don't know
Yes. And the first time you sent me seeds, you sent me collards, and then this time you sent me the basils, the peas, the squash thingy, okra, and oregano, and I'm forgetting the other one.
Okay.
It was a lot. Anyway, I'm excited. I don't care. And Jay Jordan sent me 20 more grow bags. So, like, I gotta get some soil and then I can get all this stuff planted because, you know, it's time. And I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. I got food scraps in my freezer right now because I didn't want to put it out there until I got the soil to mix it with.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just gonna put it all in the freezer along with my washed off eggshells that I need to bake.
All
I got.
right, I gotta go. I'll holler at y'all.
Bye.
Thanks for coming in, bud.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Bye.
I'll see ya.
Take care.
Yep, yep.
Um, Cena Renee. Yeah, I think I might. I have a lot of basil growing. I have basil growing in my tomatoes.
Yeah.
Um, and so I dropped basil in every container that has um a tomato in it. And I just dropped different seeds. So I don't even know what. I don't even know what. I found a bill that I don't know that if I paid it or not.
No.
It's all right though. I don't know how many different ones I have out there. I know I've got 2 of the purple ones out there and a green one for sure.
So each of them
And
have a different, distinct flavor. Because listen, I think I've only had sweet basil all of my life.
I don't even know what they taste like. I grow 'em, and I usually only use the sweet basil, but here's the deal. Last year I dehydrated basil, so I have different containers with the different basils in it, but I haven't used it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, don't
Crooked Peach
don't do
said the owls are out tonight.
don't do like I do. I'm just saying.
No,
They
I'm
a
planning on
little
using
different.
it in
Crooked Peach
any.
says.
Yeah, she said the owls are out tonight. They all taste a little different. Don't worry, I'm gonna try them. Trust me, very, very much. Because I'm gonna try to grow them all, and then I'm gonna have a little taste test. Because I am a mukbang channel,
Yeah.
so you're like, let's taste these different basils that I grew in my garden thanks to F.R. Humphrey.
My Renaissance grandma says she uses the. Actually, I didn't send you that one because I don't have any seeds for it. The lettuce leaf basil. It's a big one. It has a
Oh,
big, like a big leaf of lettuce. Um, and she says she uses that one like bread. She uses like she'll do wraps,
oh, that's a great idea.
and she loves the flavor of basil, and so she uses it like that. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. Um,
The cinnamon is pronounced in a cinnamon basil. There's a cinnamon basil.
Yes, there's a cinnamon basil.
Oh my god!
There's so many. There's so
Oh,
many. I just got
listen,
the lime, and the lemon this year.
that
This is
is.
the
I'm
first
so excited. Trust me, I'm excited. I'm sorry you can't hear me, Serena. My bad. I
She
feel like
said
I'm
she's
talking
sorry
mad
that she
loud too.
can't hear you,
Yeah,
Serena.
I feel like I'm talking mad loud too.
She's hard. She's deaf in one ear. She's hard of hearing. She usually reads
uh,
it. And yeah, I'm sorry.
do
She's
I
just
need to do sign language?
um, but you'd have to be on camera to do
Also, I would have to get dressed properly, so no.
right. No, she
It's
reads lips, and it's just, I mean, it's unfortunate.
yeah,
Um,
that's so
but
funny.
on live streaming, you just can't have you can't have they don't have instantaneous captions for live
Yeah,
streaming. So
which is strange, but also that would mean they would have to
right,
pay a lot. Jamie,
exactly.
lemon basil tastes like lemon and smells like it.
Okay, I'm getting ready
What?
to add some of that right now. I've got some tomatoes I need to drop some basil in, lemon.
Ooh.
Okay, the pile
Now I
just
gotta germinate some ding dang lemon too. Thanks a lot, Barb.
ding dang. Did you say ding dang? You
I
sound
gotta
like who was it? Oh, what's her name? Nicole Smith out of Texas. Nicole Smith gardening. She says
ding
ding
dang.
dang. Ding dang. She talks
Now I'm
about the
like,
ding dang this and the ding dang that.
now I gotta make me a whole nother egg carton with all my basil. And the lemon gotta go in there because that sounds delicious. Y'all make it. Listen, I appreciate the gardening community because y'all have made me so excited about putting stuff in dirt and growing my own food.
You uh I love growing. I really do. And I really love growing. And
Yeah,
it's kind of funny because I went through all this stuff and this pile is no smaller. I did throw some stuff away.
yeah.
But the pile seems to be no smaller. But anyway, I love growing. I love watching stuff grow. It's
Hmm.
exciting to me just to
Yeah, you guys converted me because
see
I was
germinate,
scared. She
you know.
she said we converted you. Yes,
Yes.
because in Orlando, I felt like, and over here too is a lot is very sandy, so I really just yeah. I couldn't do it. And so my rosemary grew because I didn't bother it. If I bothered it, it probably would have died. But
But
that thing,
rosemary is a Mediterranean plant. So
yeah,
sandy soil and moist heat, it
yeah.
thrives.
So I want to plant another one, but I want one that's already started because that's the way I started the other one. So yeah, I just have to find the right place to plant it because I feel like all sides of my house is sunny. Just, I really don't know because I'm south facing. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
my front is south facing, and so on when the sun comes up, it's on one side of the house. When it goes down, it's on the other. And yeah. So I'm trying to think. It might do well
My
on
house is
this.
south facing. Yeah. So the
She's
sun
like,
comes, I'm turning around, trying to figure
yeah,
out.
I do the same thing.
The sun comes up over here and it goes that way. But the thing of it is the sun arc changes over time.
Yeah,
So at some parts of the year to come up and it'll go like that. And the other parts
yeah,
will come up and it'll go like that. And other parts will come up and go like that. So
yeah.
the arc changes. So on the east side of my house,
Hmm.
close to the house, it gets the morning sun, but by noon it's in shade. from the
I'm a,
house. Where the
I'm gonna
sun
have to.
is, the house itself will cause some shade if you're
Yes.
close to the house. So a bed right next to the house there gets the morning sun. And
Duval.
that's the less intense of it.
Mm,
Um, the south side of my house is in pretty much full shade all the time because I have two big oak trees
see.
in my
Okay.
front yard. So it's pretty much full shade.
Yeah.
Anything
Yeah.
that needs to be cool, I can put it up there and it'll grow fine. The
I would
west
love to have
side
a
of my
tree in the
house
front.
is in morning shade and
Uh-huh.
afternoon sun close to the house, but I have a fence over there. And so where the fence is, it gets morning shade, midday sun, and then after late afternoon shade because of the house. So it gets shade from the fence and shade from the house. And so you
Gotcha.
have to do that. And then the back side of my house, which is actually north facing, gets full sun. Pretty much full
Yeah.
sun, except I have a big cypress tree, so it gets filtered sun through the cypress tree. And I have, well, I've got a bunch of trees now. So I have trees now. And so the
I
trees
wish that
do
I
provide some
could.
shade.
So my front yard has my septic tank, so and it's two septic tanks, out there, so I can't put a tree out there because it can root into my septic tank.
Right.
So I can't do that, which a shade tree in the front would be absolutely gorgeous.
But yes,
Um,
your front is south facing, so that's going to be the hottest. You don't really want to grow there anyway,
yeah.
unless you had some shade.
And my hibiscus, even though I cut that booger back, she is still thriving, okay?
Okay,
Ooh,
hibiscus loves the heat. It's a
ooh, that
tropical
thing,
plant.
that thing is thriving. I went out there this
Does it
morning
die
and it
back
was
at all?
um no, not really. Because
Yeah.
honestly, I know I cut a couple good 2 foot 2 feet off of that thing. It was so tall. And
Yeah.
I was just like, it was touching the roof on one end of my house.
Yeah.
And
Because you
so
guys, yeah, you don't get that cold.
plant a mimosa, they grow fast and they
No, do not plant a mimosa. Who said that?
medicinal and then I have the calamandrin tree that
Oh,
so okay. I have so many questions because I literally don't do anything to that
who
tree.
said plant a mimosa?
Crooked peach.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Mimosa is an interesting tree.
is it?
I don't know all the benefits of mimosa, but I do know that in Asian countries they eat them. They eat like the flowers or the something.
Yeah, she said highly medicinal.
Yeah, it's a nitrogen fixer. But the thing about well, you might be able to grow mimosa there. The thing about mimosa like here is that it mimosa is one of those trees that gets heavy
Mm-hmm.
and it's very prone to like ice breakage or wind wait a minute. What is it
Mm-hmm.
called? Wind damage. I can't remember.
Okay. It is late, so
PTSD, depression treatment, flowers, and antibiotic. Okay, okay. All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Crooked Peach.
And
Um,
see, my
I love mimosa. They're
calamandrin.
very pretty, and they are a weed. They actually a weed because they're not native here, and
Okay.
there's no real pest um here, and so it can take over a spot. But yeah,
Now, with the calamandrin, is supposed to be like a bitter orange, correct?
calamandrin is kind of a cross between a lemon. I would say a lemon and an orange, but that's not. That's a Meyer lemon.
Yeah, because it always gives us a limey, lime, sit like lime
It's
and
like a
lemon.
lemon and an orange though, but it's more
Yeah,
lemon. It's like a lemon with a hint of orange.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It smells orangey, but it tastes lemony.
It makes
And
great lemonade.
yeah, yeah. And I literally don't do anything to it. I My sister put some plant food around the bottom when she planted the hibiscus, and that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Um, I don't do anything to it. I think the only thing I do is what Mona said. Mona told me to, if the oranges fall, just let them, stay there and
Yeah.
treat the ground. So
Yeah.
that's pretty much all I do.
Yeah. I have two calamandins that
Hmm.
from seed. Mona sent me some fruit last year,
Uh-huh.
and I took some of the seeds and put them in the soil, and they germinated.
Oh wow.
And so I've got two. I just up potted one from a gallon container to a 3 gallon container, and I'm gonna up pot the other one. They're growing pretty good. They're starting to branch now. They were just straight up, one stem, but they're starting to branch out.
She said,
I'm excited for that. I hope it does fruit eventually. Right now, it gets cold here, so right now I have to bring it in
yeah.
the summer. I mean, in the winter time. So, y'all, I'm gonna give a 10-minute warning. I'm gonna get off of here in about 10 minutes. Um, and it didn't fill it out. Uh-oh.
What happened?
Oh, somebody was trying to type in Duval's name.
Oh,
It's
Duval.
4 U's, um, 4 L's, and no, 4 A's and 3 L's. I can't ever remember because when I try to type it in, if you're looking for trying to find her channel, Duval, type in drop your link if you're
My
still here.
hibiscus is blooming, huge flowers. Okay, listen, Barb. I get very beautiful flowers. However, they're very buggy. So
Oh,
what
go
am I
ahead.
supposed what am I supposed to do about that? Cuz now y'all, for those that don't know, the one hibiscus that grew to my roof is on the side of my septic tank. So we call those the poop flowers. We call those the poop flowers. However, there is other ones closer to my door that um bloom very pretty. However, they're usually covered in some kind of bug. I don't know. She Sweet Thumb said my hibiscus just dies as soon as I get them home. Listen, I had no intentions on having hibiscus. My sister came to Florida for a funeral, and she was like, I bought you these as a housewarming gift, and I'm going to plant them for you in the front. So I said, okay. So, and there you go.
I'm sorry, Duval. Type in hashtag drop to drop your link. So Jamia, get a spray bottle.
Okay,
Put in a few drops of dish detergent
okay,
and fill it up with water and spray your hibiscus down with that.
okay. Yeah, I
And
got to do
then
that to the other one in the back too. Go ahead.
do it in the evening or early in the morning.
Okay,
Don't do it in the middle of the day because it might kill it. And then just take your water hose and rinse it off.
gotcha.
Um,
Okay,
um, and that might remove some of the bugs. The other thing is when you pick your flowers,
mm-hmm.
put a couple of drops of soap in a bowl of water and then rinse your flowers that way. What happens is the
Okay,
soap breaks the surface tension of the water and it makes the bugs sink.
gotcha.
It's really just a physical thing. It doesn't really kill them, but it'll make them sink when you clean it that way. And so you can get a lot of the bugs off of it that way and see if that helps with your bug problem. A lot of bugs you can really get off of a plant by just hosing it off, just physically hosing it off.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but the soap in the water does something to their exoskeleton,
Mhm.
and so sometimes the soapy water can help. But the thing of it is, soapy water can um soap is like a what's that word that you use when you want oil and water to mix? Why am I can't I find words? Why can't I find words tonight? Um,
Good.
it's like a surfactant. It's
Gotcha.
like a surfactant, so it kind of binds things.
Mhm.
And so what it'll do is it'll cause um stuff to bind to the leaf of the plant. And
Mhm.
so it can damage the plant, which is why after you do that, you want to rinse it off. I mean, let it sit for 30 minutes, an hour in a cool part of the day, but you don't want it binding to the plant during the heat of the day because
Yeah.
then it'll cause the plant to dry out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like, spray it with soap overnight in the evening, let it sit overnight. In the morning, come on and rinse it off.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
See
Okay.
what I'm saying? So it's more of a physical than a chemical process.
Yeah.
But the physical process can damage the plant too. So yeah. Um, but yeah, it'll kill fleas, soapy water can go a long ways, but you just have to do it the right way. And it's the same thing with oil. Like people talk about using neem oil or using infused oil where you would take like lemon or orange or mint infused oils and you would spray that with the
Mhm.
soapy water mix onto your plants. It's great at night, but you don't want to put that on your plants during the day because it's going to
It'll,
damage your plants during
it'll
the day.
burn up.
And in the heat, it's going to definitely. So put it on in the evening and then the morning come and give your plants a good rinsing off. And you will cut down. I'm not going to say you're going to get rid of, but you will cut down on the number of like aphids and any kind of sucking plant. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that word. Any kind of sucking insect.
Bugs
Insects
and
have different kinds of mouth parts. Some of them are chewing. Some of them are
yeah.
yeah, different ones. So yeah, any of those it will get, and then also it works on their exoskeletons as well.
Well, I will be
Yeah,
doing that tomorrow evening. I'm like, listen, I'm working very hard and I do not want y'all taking away my food, okay?
right.
Okay.
And that's the thing with any of those kind of organic um organic insecticidal type
Yeah.
things. You have to be careful when you apply it. Now, some of them you can apply and leave them on, and there's no problem. But soap and oils are kind of you just got to do it in the right way.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I gotta
Yes.
catch
Thank you,
my
Crooked Pete.
neighbors.
It's desiccant and surfactant. Exactly. Thank you. I don't know why I'm having a trouble with words today.
Because it's late.
The bugs are
And
Japanese beetles. I usually take a small pail with dish soap and knock them into the pail and catch them with
oh
my
wow.
gloves and put them in the pail. Do this in the morning. Yeah. And see, that's the other thing. You put a little soap in your water, and when you put them in the pail, they drop. If you don't put the soap in the water, they will float and fly away. The
Oh
soap
wow.
breaks the surface tension. And so they'll go into the water. Yeah, you've seen bugs skip across the water, you've seen ants float across the
Hmm.
water. Yeah, you break that surface tension by putting a little soap in the water.
Should I be concerned with the ants on my potato bed? Should I be concerned about the
Ants.
little ants?
I don't like ants.
I hate
Um,
ants.
I don't like ants at all. But there's not a lot you can do about ants.
Okay.
Should you be concerned? Yes, you should be concerned when you get ready to harvest the potatoes if there's ants on them because the ants will bite you.
Yeah, well, that part is scary.
The ants are probably not feeding on your potatoes. They're probably feeding on the aphids that are feeding on your potatoes.
Got you.
You might can get rid of the aphids with a little
What?
soapy water. You
What are
might not.
aphids? What do they even look like? Cause I don't
They're
know.
like little scales. They look. If you see a plant that's covered in aphids, it looks like it has little layers of scales on them. They're teeny tiny bugs, and they pile up on each other, and they can be brown or green or black, or I don't even know what all
I
colors they
think
come in.
I seen black something on
And
my
they're
leaves.
soft. If aphids are one of those things, if you just wipe your hand over them, you can wipe them off the plant and squish them because they're soft. They're
Oh,
little devil bugs, exactly, Crooked Peach. But they're soft, and so you can spray them. They're another one that you can use soapy water for,
okay.
or you can use a little neem oil for.
Don't worry.
But
I'm gonna be spraying everything tomorrow.
ants eat aphids.
Okay.
And aphids will eat on your plants. I don't know that they do a lot of damage to your plants, but they can be a lot of aphids. And then even a little aphids doing um a bunch of aphids doing a little bit of damage can be a lot of damage.
Yeah,
A
me
few
too.
aphids doing a little bit of damage is not such a big deal. Aphids are another one of those plants that you can just one of those animals that you can really just knock off with water. Just spray it really hard. So you can get the
Yeah.
sprayer out there and spray it really hard and really wash them away.
Yeah.
Well, they may come back, but I mean you're watering them and watering every day anyway. Spray it hard.
I'll keep adding things to my list of things I need to purchase. I think my stepdad has a hose for us because my hose is trash. So I really need a new hose, and
Ugh.
I need some gardening gloves because um the squash is kind of prickly and it's weird and it gives me the ick when I touch it.
Yeah,
It's like, why is this prickly like this? I don't like
squash
that.
and cucumbers. And I go out and I get them. I don't put gloves on and I get the prickles all over my arms. And then I'm picking like ugh, the rest of the day
Ugh.
trying to get the prickles out.
Oh
I'm
no.
horrible. I am horrible.
I did not
That
know that until recently, honestly. I was like, ew, why does it feel like that? Why is it like that? I'll get it tomorrow.
oh, it's probably a cicada. Yeah,
Wait.
Duval. She's got the shell, the bug that loses its shell. Cicadas do that. They leave their exoskeleton
Oh,
behind.
cicadas.
And there's different ones. There's different sizes. There's the little ones,
Yes,
and then there's the bigger ones, and then there's the big giant ones.
yes.
And they make noise and they sound like
They
alien
are
spaceships.
they are very loud and
Not that I know
we
what an alien spaceship sounds like, but they sound like what I imagine an alien spaceship.
my first encounter with cicadas was in Virginia, and I was pregnant with my son, and it was the season for them to come out. And yeah, my doctor was like, "Why is your blood pressure so high?" I was just running from bugs.
I'm
Like,
ready for
let me calm down for a second. It'll come down. I those things were so gross, and they were like, "Oh, they come out every 17 years." I was
Yep.
like, "I will not be here in 17 years when they come back out." And
Yeah.
I was,
But they come in different places.
yeah. So here in Florida, we have cicadas, but I never see them. I just hear them.
Yeah.
I
This year
just,
was a big year for cicadas in certain areas. We got there's a 17-year one, there's a 13-year one, and then there's the
uh-huh,
annual one. The annual ones are bigger. They come
yeah.
every year, but they don't come in waves.
Yeah.
So you won't see them. Every now and then you might see an exoskeleton somewhere, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
The
I just hear
17-year ones, they come in droves. It's like
so
plague.
bad.
It's like
So bad.
plague
And the thing
among the
was, our condo, where our condo was, because it was built within that 17-year window, we only had like one or two in our area. And I had one like get out of out of the skeleton, and I was just on our back porch, and I was like, that is freaking gross.
Yeah.
So, in driving back into town, going to work, they would just be hitting the windows of the cars, bam, bam, pow, pow. It was like crazy. And so one of our clients came in, beautiful. She had beautiful curly blonde hair. And she comes in telling me this story. And I was like, this is why I'm not going to be here in 17 years. She worked on Capitol Hill during cicada season, and one flew into her curly hair, and all she could hear was the noise as she's
Oh.
beating her head trying to get it out of her hair, and literally was about to stop, drop, and roll. And people people had to come and help her find it in her hair and get it out. And I was like, oh hell no. No, ma'am, I can't be here for this. And I mean, like, they were all over the ground when I parked my car at the gynecologist. Like, oh
Yep.
my God. I was like, oh my God. And
And
I'm
what's
like ducking
yep.
and dodging them at the gas station. It was gross. It was so gross.
What's
So,
even
yeah.
worse to me is the larval stage because they come out and then they fly into like your trees and they burrow into your trees and then they lay eggs, but they lay eggs in the soil. And the larval stage comes out of the soil and it's a worm and they're like fat white worms and
Yeah.
or off white. My dog, when I lived in South Carolina, ate them. And I'm like, she would go up under the oak tree and just gobble them up. And I'm like, what are you eating? And when I saw what she was eating, I was so grossed out. I'm like, oh, just get her in the house. Let's get her in the house. It was awful. It's awful.
Oh, they
Yeah,
actually had cooking contests with cicadas in DC when I lived up there.
they
That
were
was like a
cooking
thing.
them.
Yes, they were
Oh,
cooked. They had cooking contests. People made cicada cookies and stir fries and all kinds. I was like, no, no,
no. Nope,
no,
nope, 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 nope,
nope.
nope, nope,
I'm
nope,
I'm
nope.
officially vegan if I gotta eat freaking bugs. No, thank
Look,
you.
I don't mind my dog eating whatever she wants to eat
Yeah,
outside.
yeah,
But don't come inside and get sick
yeah.
from eating so many. She would just eat so many and then she would get sick because she ate too many. If she just, treated it like, a snack.
Mhm.
But no, she gorged on them things. And I was like, okay, we got to get her from under this oak tree.
Yeah,
Because this is crazy. And
yeah,
they can actually do damage to trees if you have enough of them.
yeah.
They can do serious damage. You can tell when it's a big year because the all the oak trees will start having, they call it flagging, where the branches the leaves at the very end of the branches will start dying. So the
Oh wow,
tree is nice and green, and then all of a sudden you got brown, 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 brown on the tips, and
wow.
that's the damage that they do because well, yeah, they do what they do.
Yeah.
Anyways, let me get off of here. Thank y'all for coming in. I will see you over on Saturday night.
Yep,
If
she just went live.
okay, good. I'll see you over on Saturday night. Um,
Bye.
Good protein roasted probably tastes like popcorn. Okay, sweet thumb. You're
Mm-mm,
wrong for
mm-mm.
that. You are so wrong for that. Thank y'all for coming in. 11,000 souls in the building. Night, everybody. Have a good evening.
Good night.